Yeah. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'll be busy. I'm a Calcutta now. Tomorrow I'll go Mumbai, then Govardhan village. I don't know. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, what will happen? I'll try. Best time is 9:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Nobody will come, bro. Clash with that. Other than, I'm not finding any suitable time. Okay, we are reading from Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. Vibhuti means opulence. Why opulence is required? 10th chapter? Because 9th chapter at the end was Man Manabhava Mad Bhakta Mad Jaji. Man Manabhava. Always think of me. Why? Naturally, if we want to think about someone, we should know about him. without knowing, how can we remember him? Manmana bhava, if we want to remember someone, at least we should love him, or without knowing, how can love I can read? So that is why Krishna's opulence. By knowing that, we can remember him always. In that connection, we are reading from 4th, 5th verse. As it is for long gap, so let us coming from first verse. Bhuyeva Mahabaho Sriname Param Vacha Jatyang Priyamana Bhakshami Hitokamaya. Krishna is telling to Arjun, Arjun, because you are my dear friend, Bhuyeva Mahabaho Sriname Param Jatyang Priyamanayo. Priyamanayo. You are my Priyamana. You are my dear. That is why Bhakshami, I will speak Hitokamaya for your benefit. What Krishna will speak here? Krishna was saying, I'll give that. Now maybe the Shurogana. I'll give that knowledge. Shurogana, the demigods don't know. Prabhavam, my Prabha, my opulence, my origin. No Maharaja, even great sages also. What is that? Aham, Krishna, I, Adiri Devanam, Maharshinam Sarvasva. Devata, demigods, Maharshi, I am the Adina, I am the origin of all. That is why, as I am the origin of all, how they will get to know me? That is why they should know me. Ajam Anadim. Jumam Ajam Anadim Cha, Vitti Lokamaheshwaram. I am the Lokamaheshwar, and Ajo, unborn, and Anadim, without beginning. Then, Sarva Papai Pumuchyate, he will free from all type of sin. Asangmuro. Asangmuro means undeluded. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the Supreme Lord of all the worlds, he only, undeluded among men, is freed from all sins. So, from 4th verse will read. Buddhi jnanam asangmoho Shama Shattam Damasham Shukham Dukkham Bhavo Abhavo Bhayam Cha Abhayam Evacha. Buddhi Gyan Asangmuro. No Sangmuro. Muro Asammoho. Moho Sammoho Asangmoho. Moho. Sammoho. Completely moho. Asammoho means not moho. Buddhi Gyan Asammoho Shama Shattam Damashamo Shukham Dukkham Bhavo Abhavo Bhayam Cha Abhayam Evacha. Ahimsa Samata Tushtihi Tapa Danam Jasha Ajasha Bhavanti Bhava Bhutana Matta Eva Prithak Vidha. Matta means from everything coming from Krishna. Buddhi, intelligence. Jnanam, knowledge. Asammoho, freedom from doubt. Kshama, forgiveness. Satyam, truthfulness. Dama, control of the senses. Shama, control of the mind. This word, Shamadama, the qualities of Brahmanas, Shamadama. Shama means Antarindriya Sanjam. Antarindriya, internal sense means mind. And external sense means senses, Dhamma. Shama means control mind, Dhamma means other senses. Sukham, Dukkham, happiness, distress. Bhayam, Abhayam, Bhava, Abhava, birth, death. Bhayam cha Abhayam, fear and fearlessness. Cha, also, cha. And Ahimsa, non-violence. Samata, equilibrium. Tushti, satisfaction. Tapaha, penance. Danam, charity. Yasha, fame. Adasha, infamy. Bhavanti, come about. Bhavaha, natures. Bhutanam, of living entities. Mattaha, from me. Evo, certainly. Prithak vidha, variously arranged. Prithak vidha, variously arranged. So Krishna is saying, whatever is seen, everything created by me. What are they? Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone. Part 1. The different qualities of living, be they good or bad, are all created by Krishna and they are described here. Intelligence refers to the power to analyze things in their proper perspective. And knowledge refers to understanding what is spirit and what is matter. Try to understand these two definitions. Intelligence, definition is refers to the power to analyze things in proper perspective. That is buddhi, intelligence. What is knowledge? Knowledge refers to understanding what is spirit and what is matter. That is knowledge. Dhyan, soul and super soul. And intelligence is analyzing things in their proper perspective. Little, as is not both are same. The difference is there. Ordinary knowledge obtained by the university education pertains only to matter and it is not accepted here as knowledge. So, knowledge means what is spirit, what is matter. So, material education is material education matter. So, no education about spirit. So, that is not knowledge. Oh, why not knowledge? Yes, it may be material knowledge, but if you consider about, like those who are smoking cigarette, and he said, he is my guru of my, he taught me how to smoke. बीड़ी पीने का मेरा गुरु है. You can call him guru. Actually, is he guru? Your guru is Srila Prabhupada, मेरा गुरु है. जो आदमी है उसका बीड़ी पीता, वो भी आपका गुरु, मेरा गुरु है. So yes, he may call his guru, but in our calculation, he is not guru. In material education, they must have a PhD something, but in spiritual calculation, they are not good. So they are not knowledge. Ordinary knowledge obtained by university education pertains only to matter and is not accepted here as knowledge. Knowledge means knowing the distinction between spirit and matter. Prabhupada is again telling. In modern education, there is no knowledge about the spirit. They are simply taking care of the material elements and bodily needs. Therefore, academic knowledge is not complete. Or sammoha, freedom from doubt and delusion, can be achieved when one is not hesitant and when he understands the transcendental philosophy. Asambho. What is the definition? What is asammoha? Freedom from doubt. Asammoha. Definition? Asammoha, freedom from doubt and delusion, can be achieved when one is not hesitant and when he understands the transcendental philosophy. Slowly but surely becomes free from bewilderment. Bewilderment actually, sammoha. The asammoha means free from the bewilderment. Nothing should be accepted blindly. Everything should be accepted with care and with caution. Kshama, tolerance, and forgiveness should be practiced. One should be tolerant and excuse the minor offense of others. One should be tolerant and excuse the minor offenses of others. Prabhupada is so intelligent. Huh? Tolerant and forgiveness. Prabhupada is not everything forgiveness. Minor offense you can forgive. If somebody come to you, kill you forgive him. No. Minor offense. And excuse the minor offenses of others. That is Prabhupada Yoga. His all sentences are transcendental. Nobody can point finger. Ch-10, truthfulness, means that facts should be presented as they are for the benefit of others. That is Ch-10. For the benefit of the others. There is definition of Ch-10. Ch-10 bruat priyam bruat. Ma bruat Ch-10 apriyam. Satya. But apriyo. You should not tell that. If it is Satya, but apriyo, at least for two spiritual masters and seniors, you should not tell the what is untolerable truth also. Ma bruat Satyam apriyam. Ma bruat. Don't tell. Satyam apriyam. It may be Satya, but if it is apriyo, don't tell. Facts should not be misrepresented. According to social conventions, it is said that one can speak the truth only when it is palatable to others. Yeah. According to social conventions, it is said that one should speak the truth only when it is palatable to others. The Ma Bruat Satyam Apriyam. But Prabhupada is saying, but that is not truthfulness. Ma Bruat Satyam Apriyam, that's true. We should not tell, but that is not actually truthfulness. But that is not truthfulness. The truth should be spoken in a straightforward way so that others can actually what the facts are. If a man is a thief, if people are warned that he is a thief, that is truth. Although sometimes the truth is unpalatable, one should not refrain from speaking it. Like, give up 4 regulative principles. Give up 4 sinful activities. Maybe unpalatable, but we have to. Truthfulness, like somebody taken 10,000 rupees from you, and you will say, You have taken 10,000 rupees, please give me. It's unpalatable, but you have to tell. Otherwise, he will not give the money. Truthfulness demands that the facts be presented as they are for the benefit of others. Here another thing. Truthfulness demands that the facts be presented as they are for the benefit of others. That is the definition of truth. Control of the senses means that the senses should not be used for unnecessary personal development. Control sense means from today I'll not open my eye. I'll not speak anything. That is not sense control. This should not use for unnecessary personal enjoyment. There is no provision against meeting the proper needs of the senses. But unnecessary sense enjoyment is detrimental to spiritual advancement. Therefore, the senses should be restrained from unnecessary use. Similarly, one should restrain the mind from unnecessary thoughts. That is called shama. One should not spend one's time pondering over earning money. Very good. Please note this. One should not spend one's time pondering over earning money. Without money, how will preach? Yes, for preaching money is required, but don't worry. For preaching you need money. Somebody will bring money for you, you preach. I'll earn some money, then I'll preach. No need. So many people are lined up to give you money. You preach. One should not spend one's time pondering about earning money. That is a misuse of thinking power. The mind should be used to understand the prime necessity of human beings, and that should be presented authoritatively. The power of thought should be developed in association with persons who are authorities in the scriptures, saintly person and spiritual matters. Sukham, definition of Sukham, pleasure or happiness, should always be in that which is favorable for the cultivation of spiritual knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Sukham. Sukham is pleasure, happiness. What is Sukham, happiness? I am watching movie. Wow, kitna maja lag raha hai. Sukham. That is not Sukh. Should always be in that which is favorable for the cultivation of spiritual knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Like boys, children, and they're sukhi, happy by watching video games. Sukham, kya maja. That is not Sukh. And similarly, that which is painful or which causes distress is that which is unfavorable for the cultivation of Krishna consciousness. Dukkham. Similarly, that which is painful or which causes distress is that which is unfavorable for cultivation of Krishna consciousness. Anything favorable for the development of Krishna consciousness should be accepted, and anything unfavorable should be rejected. Bhava. Bhava sansar. Bhava means birth. Bhava, birth, should be understood to refer to the body. Body, bhava, abhava. Soul, not bhava, abhava. As far as the soul is concerned, there is neither birth nor death. No bhava, bhava is birth, nor death, no abhava. That we have discussed in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. Birth and death apply to one's embodiment in the material world. Fear is due to worrying about the future. A person in Krishna consciousness has no fear, because by his activities he is sure to go back to spiritual sky, back home, back to body. fear. Again, reading. Fear is due to worrying about the future. A person in Krishna consciousness has no fear because he knows after death he is going back to God. Therefore, his future is very bright. Others, however, do not know what their future holds. They have no knowledge of what the next life holds. So they are therefore in constant anxiety. If we want to get free from anxiety, then the best course is to understand Krishna and is situated and be situated always in Krishna consciousness. In that way, we will be free from all fear. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated, Bhayam Dityo Abhiniveshato Shat. Fear is caused by absorption in illusory energy. But those who are free from the illusory energy, those who are confident that they are not the material body, that they are spiritual parts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who are therefore engaged in the transcendental service of the Supreme Godhead, have nothing to fear. Very important fear. In 16th chapter, there are 26 divine qualities, starting from Abhayam, Shatta Shuddhi, Abhayam, fearless, very important. I'm reading again. But those who are free from the illusory energy, those who are confident that they are not this material body, that there is spiritual parts of the Supreme Person of Godhead, and who is therefore engaged in the transcendental service of the Supreme Godhead, have nothing to fear. Their future is very bright. This fear is a condition of persons who are not in Krishna consciousness. Abhayam. Abhayam means fearlessness. It's possible only for one in Krishna consciousness. In 16th chapter, first verse, Prabhupada, especially for the sannyasi, they should be Abhayam. If Krishna is there, why should we fear? Prabhupada said, if he is not that type of fearlessness, he should become sannyas. Everybody should be Abhayam, but sannyasi should be Abhayam. He should travel alone. Why? Because Krishna is there, he is not thinking alone. Next word, ahimsa, non-violence. So many places Prabhupada giving this definition of ahimsa, non-violence. Means that one should not do anything which will put others into misery or confusion. Material activities that are promised by so many politicians, sociologists, philanthropists, etc., do not produce very good results because the politicians and philanthropists have no transcendental vision. They do not know what is actually beneficial for human society. Ahimsa means that people should be trained in such a way that the full utilization of the human body can be achieved. How is the definition of ahimsa? How is that? People should be trained in such a way that the full utilization of human body can be achieved. If we don't give this knowledge, that means it is doing himsa. The human body is meant for spiritual realization. So any movement or any commissions which do not further that end commit violence of the human body. I'm reading it. The human body is meant for spiritual realization. Spiritual realization. So any movement or any commissions which do not further that end commit violence on the human body. that is furthers the future spiritual happiness of the people in general is called non-violence. Next point is samata, equanimity. Samata equanimity refers to freedom from attachment and aversion. To be very much attached or to be very much detached is not the best. This material world should be accepted without attachment or aversion. That which is favorable for prosecuting Krishna consciousness should be accepted. That which is unfavorable should be rejected. Bhakti onukul matra karche roshika, bhakti pratikul bhav parjanita. That is called samata, equanimity. A person in Krishna consciousness has nothing to reject and nothing to accept, save in terms of its usefulness in prosecution of Krishna consciousness. Next point, tushti. Tushti means satisfaction. Means that one should not be eager to gather more and more material goods by unnecessary activity. One should be satisfied with whatever is obtained by the grace of the Supreme Lord. That is called satisfaction. Next, tapas. Tapas means austerity or penance. There are many rules and regulations in the Vedas which apply here, like rising early in the morning and taking a bath. Sometimes it is very troublesome to rise early in the morning, but whatever voluntary trouble one may suffer in this way is called penance. Similarly, there are prescriptions for fasting on certain days of the month. One may not be inclined to practice such fasting, but because of his determination to make advancement in the science of Krishna consciousness, he should accept such bodily troubles when they are recommended. However, one should not fast unnecessarily or against Vedic injunctions. One should not fast for some political purpose. That is described in Bhagavad Gita as fasting in ignorance. And anything done in ignorance or passion does not lead to spiritual advancement. Everything done in the mode of goodness does advance one. However, and fasting done in terms of the Vedic injunctions enriches one in spiritual knowledge. As far as charity is concerned, one should give 50% of his earnings to some good cause. And what is a good cause? It is that which is conducted in terms of Krishna consciousness. That is not only a good cause, but the best cause. Because Krishna is good, his cause is also good. Thus, charity should be given to a person who is engaged in Krishna consciousness. According to Vedic literature, it is enjoined that charity should be given to the Brahmanas. This practice is still followed, although not very nicely in terms of the Vedic injunction, but still the injunction is that charity should be given to the Brahmins. Why? Because they engage in higher cultivation of spiritual knowledge. A Brahmin is supposed to devote his whole life to understand Brahma. Brahma janati iti Brahma. One who knows Brahma is called Brahman. Thus, charity is offered to the Brahmanas because they are always engaged in higher spiritual service and have no time to earn their livelihood. In the Vedic literature, charity is awarded to one in the renounced order of life, the sannyas. The sannyasis beg from door to door, not for money, but for missionary purposes. The system is that they go from door to awaken their householders from the slumber of ignorance. Because the householders are engaged in family affairs and have forgotten their actual purpose in life, abandon the Krishna consciousness. It is the business of the sannyasis to go as beggars to the householders and encourage them to be Krishna conscious. As it is said in the Vedas, one should awake and achieve what is due him in his human form of life. Uttisht Jagrata Prappa Vara Nivodhato. Uttisht Jagrata. Wake up. Jeev Jagat. This knowledge and method is distributed by the sannyasis. Hence, charity is to be given to the renunciation of life, to the brahmanas, and similar good causes, not any whimsical cause. Next one, yash, fame, should be according to the Lord Chaitanya, who said that a man is famous when he is known as a great devotee. কীর্তির মধ্যে কোন কীর্তি শ্রেষ্ঠ বলি মানি কৃষ্ণ ভক্ত বলে যার হয় খ্যাতি Chaitanya asking, who is the most famous person? Ramananda Rai is giving answer, who is known as a great devotee. That is real fame. If one has become a great man in Krishna consciousness, it is known, then he is truly famous. One who does not have such fame is infamous. All these qualities are manifest throughout the universe in human society and in the society of the demigods. There are many forms of humanity on other planets, and these qualities are there. Now, for one who wants to advance in Krishna consciousness, Krishna creates all these qualities, but the person develops them himself from within. One who engages in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord develops all the good qualities as arranged by the Supreme Lord. Of whatever we find, good or bad, the origin is Krishna. Nothing can manifest itself in this material world which is not Krishna. That is knowledge. Although we know that things are definitely situated. So, reading again. That is knowledge. Although we know that things are differently situated, we should realize that everything flows from Krishna. Srila Prabhupada is mad after Krishna. Always in every division, connect with the Krishna. People know this person biased. Everything is telling about Krishna. Yes. Definition of Guru is Kiva Vishnu Kivarneshi Shuddha Kanana Jai Krishna Tattvavitta Shri. Mad after Krishna. Very good. Okay, Gulshan Rai.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, thank you very much Maharaj Ji for such a wonderful session. Maharaj Ji, my question is that here Srila Prabhupada Ji write that one should be tolerant and execute the minor offense to others. So Maharaj Ji, when someone commits same mistake again and again, so what should be our behavior?
It will vary from person to person and case to case also. How big that offense, you should see that. Like little offense, you will not kill him. But somebody kills someone, for the, like in judgment, different type of judgment. So you have to see, it will vary from person to person and also case to case. We should have little intelligence. In one word, you can give what should be done.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Namro Sita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dhanvat Pranams. Nice to see you have your darshan after so long. Maharaj, The first part of the verse, Guru, the teachers which are teaching in schools material knowledge, are they not considered as Guru?
No. Because Guru, imitate their Guru is there normally, but a Guru, normally this spiritual subject matter. Normally Guru means those who teach spiritual subject matter. Like Gyan. You can say Gyan, but in that connection, if you want to, this knowledge is Gyan, then is Guru. But if you consider these are not Gyan, then how they are Guru? On the hand, Prabhupada said that cheaters, not teachers. So one devotee asked Prabhupada, we are teaching them hydrogen and oxygen mix water. This type of teaching, how is cheating? Prabhupada said, who has made hydrogen and oxygen first? Why not telling about his name? And who combined oxygen and hydrogen and his scientist, and who has made oxygen and hydrogen, you are not mentioning his name. He is not cheater. That is why they are not teachers, they are cheaters. The teacher of Krishna consciousness is Guru.
But Maharaj, in Vedic era also there were Rishi Munis who were giving this knowledge of science, of we see there are various education given to the...
Any knowledge is not connected to the Krishna consciousness, that is not knowledge. There's so many hot joke companies, they are giving some knowledge for how to become healthy. Some doctor give medicine, how to become free from disease. It is knowledge, but if you spiritually discover with the subject matter, that is not actually. That is not actually knowledge.
Yes.
Thank you. Ishita?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. So I have this question like ashamoha can be achieved when one is not hesitant. So not hesitant regarding?
Like Shammoho. Moho means ignorance, bewildered. Shammoho, completely bewildered. Ashammo, not bewildered. That means he's confident. Like, it is pain or not?
It's a pain.
Pain. You're confident. There is Ashammoho. I don't know, it may not be pain also. The Shammoho. But you're confident. No, it is pain. There is Ashammoho.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Haribo, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Prabhupada it is.
Krishna